situation, situation sticky, sticky situation, situation sticky. Hello, everyone. It is me, Tyra, aka Sticky, and it is a sticky situation. And of course, where am I? In my car, where I have all these amazing thoughts, right? I decided to come on video today, I should say. I'm just in between my son's basketball games, went to the grocery store, gonna drop the groceries off and head to his game, and decided to do not a really a quick video, but something that was on my mind to discuss. I've been looking back at my videos, and I see that I talk a lot about, your feelings and all this, and that, and manifestation and law of attraction and all of these things. But I've never given you guys any pointers or what I have learned in all my studying of how to manifest what you desire, specific things that you are desiring. And these steps, I think there's 4 or 5, don't get me to counting, but that I have learned that work every single time when I am focused on a specific thing. I'm always manifesting something, and half the time I'm just doing it, don't even realize I'm doing it. But I wanted to give you guys specific steps in manifestation because it is pretty much the same across the board. You go to any law of attraction teaching, The Secret, Neville Goddard, Reverend Ike, You Are Creators, everybody, Abraham Hicks, you name them, it is the same things that I have learned in my studies in the steps to manifestation. And it's just natural. It makes sense. So, I'm not one of those that take a long time to get to my point. So, the first step in manifestation is deciding what you want. I find sometimes this is the hardest part for me personally, is saying what I want, because sometimes I may feel selfish about wanting those things, or I may have some blocks to it. I have money blocks. My relationship with good old money is hey, it ain't been the best. It's good now. It's a lot better. But I have blocks to money. Several different things that may be a factor in deciding exactly what I'm wanting. But that is key, and I believe that is the first step that I have learned, is deciding exactly what it is you want. So let's say that you want $1 million. Okay, you want $1 million, and you are firm in this, that you want $1 million. Okay? So then the next step in that would be writing it down. I believe that writing it down just affirms and like puts it, it's like a contract, so to speak, is how I always look at it when I'm writing out things that I desire, or my thoughts and feelings, and trying to manifest something. I believe it's like a contract that I am now making with the universe, creator, whoever. And so you write it out. And when I say write it out, specific, like as specific as you can get, details of how it's coming in. And you always write it as if it has already occurred. It's like just writing the contract of, this is how it's gonna go. This is how I would desire this $1 million to get to me, specific. Write it in first person, because you were talking about yourself and what you're going to do with this $1 million, the people you'll help, the bills you'll pay, how you feel, how good you're going to feel when this $1 million comes to you, and you visualizing all the zeros in your bank account and blah, 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 blah. Specific, writing it down. Step number 3 to me is then visualizing that, taking it even further than what you have written down. So far you have decided what you want specifically. You have written it down in first person as if it has already occurred. And number 3, you are visualizing. This is the funnest part to me because I have an imagination like I always have. I have a crazy imagination that runs wild 24/7. And this is my favorite part because I can get into the whole feeling and I feel all the emotions as if I'm living it. Like how excited and happy I am, and even what I'm wearing or what someone else may be doing, and being excited to tell someone else, whatever the case may be. Visualize it. You get into your mind's eye, and this is a good idea. I try to visualize when I wake up in the morning. Sometimes during the day, I'll still be sitting and visualizing a goal or a dream or a desire. And then at night, before I go to sleep, I revisit it. So it is important to, I guess I could add that step in there, to revisit your desire. So visualization is step number 3, and maybe 3A is revisiting that, because I do morning, sometimes throughout the day, and then definitely at night before I go to sleep. I get into that mode and just let myself feel all the wonderful feelings and speaking life into what I'm desiring. And then step number 4, which sometimes is the other hardest, it is I let it go. Detachment. That law of detachment that I spoke about in another video is just letting the results of how it's going to get to me go. I know, right? You have this desire, like I want $1 million, right? I want $1 million, but you're telling me that I need to detach myself from it, like not care. And it's not so much caring, and this used to trip me up a lot when I was studying this. I'm like, well, how can you not care about something that you want? Like, if you don't have any money, yes, it's got to be very important to you that you get some, right? And it's not so much of not caring. It's just detaching yourself from the results of how it's going to get there. It keeps the universe open, far as in ways it can bring it to you. You don't want to get so specific that you be like, it has to happen. I have to win the lottery. That's how that $1 million needs to come to me. It may not happen that way. It may be that you have $1 million idea. Something along those lines is how you're going to get this $1 million, and that's why it's important to be detached from the results or how the manifestation is going to come about. You want to give the universe all the room in the world to work its beautiful, beautiful, beautiful magic. So don't get so caught up in the specifics. But still, the visualization, I'm not saying that's not to trump everything that I said, steps 1 through 4. You still want to do those things, or steps 1 through 3. I don't know. Y'all keep track of these. But the law of detachment, or being detached from the results. Still have all the wonderful, juicy feelings and just knowing it's going to come. And that's where this trust comes from, and what faith is. It's what faith is. Faith is I know I'm at a restaurant. I've put my order in. I've looked over the menu. I've decided what I wanted. I have put my order in. I'm trusting that what I've ordered is going to come out of that kitchen, and I'm going to get to enjoy it, and everything that I've visualized is going to manifest itself on that plate. I don't keep running back to the kitchen. I don't keep harassing the waiter. I'm not going to other people's table jealous about what they got because theirs came quicker than mine. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to be covetous and envious of, oh, theirs look really good over there, and this and this and this, all these things that will block your manifestation from coming to you. And the better you get at this and the more you practice, the quicker. Some things are quicker to come to you anyway because you have less resistance to it. There are some things like if I'm hungry and I want something to eat, but I don't feel like going to go get it or whatever, I bet you it happens. Someone will call me and say, hey, I'm out. You want me to bring you something by? Or I'll walk into work and they already have breakfast, or they're already getting lunch. That's because I have no resistance to that. Like, I pretty much trust that I'm going to be provided for when it comes to something like that. However, when it comes to other things, something that I may really, really want, but I have a lot of blocks to it. Oh goodness. It seems like it takes forever, but that's okay. Cause I trust that when it comes to me, it's gonna be so worth it. So I just go about my life. I just go about my life and let the universe work its magic. I do my part. I revisit it, you know. And you're able to go through, when you've written it out, you can go through and rewrite it, tweak it, you know, because the goal is still the goal. But you can tweak it, add extra stuff to it, whatever the case may be. But it's just important to follow those steps. 1 through 4. Number 1 is to decide what you want. Number 2 is to write it down. Number 3 is to visualize it. And number 4 is to detach yourself from the results. And that is it, my friends. I promise you, it works. It works. So, yeah. Just try it. Try it on something small if you're not sure. Try it on something small that you don't. Like when I first began this, because manifestation and learning this is almost like exercising a muscle to me. So I would start with little things. I would just want to see. I remember one exercise I did. I was like, I just want to see a unicorn. That's all I want to see. Somehow, I don't care how the unicorn. I saw 4 unicorns that day. I kid you not. It was so fun because I was watching My Little Ponies with my daughter. And there was unicorns. I didn't even think nothing of it until we were watching. I was like, oh my God, there's the unicorns. And then something else happened where I saw unicorns, like a unicorn emoji had popped up somewhere. And it just kept going on. It was just like, here you go. And then I saw blue eggs. One I wanted to see a blue egg, or, I mean, all kinds of stuff. So I would just do these little exercises of just trying to get myself used to manifesting and the power that was in it. And then I would go further and further and further and get bigger in things that I wanted to manifest. And I have manifested some really awesome things. Really awesome things in my life, and I continue to do so. And these steps work. I promise you, it's not hocus pocus magic. It is just really working with the Creator and the power that already resides in you. I'm a big advocate of this and getting people to understand the power that resides in you. And the Creator rejoices in giving us things that we desire. The Scripture speaks of it, you know. But anyway, I need to get these groceries in the house and get to my son's game because it is like 20 minutes away. And yeah, I think that is it, guys. I appreciate you all so much. You have no idea how much I am enjoying doing these videos. I feel blessed to be able to do it. And it's, you know, you're doing something that you're supposed to when it feels good. And this feels good. And yeah, I can go on and on, but I'm going to get in here and get these groceries in the house. I want everyone to have the absolute best day ever. Be blessed. Be encouraged. Leave comments below. Hit that like button. The subscribe button if you haven't already. I should have said that a long time ago, right? Either way, hit the subscribe button and join the family so you will be notified. I guess you have to hit the notification bell too, but you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Excuse me. What else? I always feel like I'm forgetting something. But either way, you guys will let me know if I am. I'm getting out of here because I'm rambling. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And in the meantime, in between time, I will catch you all on the next video. Bye-bye.